physically, emotionally, and financially draining on me.
A father's pain more than 4 years after his son's death. A company is held responsible. Good evening, everybody. I'm Rob Braun.
And I'm Kemi Dierking. Zachary Henzerling was only 20 years old when an explosion burned 90% of his body. He'd only worked at Environmental Enterprises for 3 weeks when he died a few days after Christmas in 2012. Anjanette Levy joins us live from the company in Spring Grove Village with how it's now admitting guilt in his death. Anjanette.
Well, Rob, EEI and one of its managers were charged with several felonies, including involuntary manslaughter. Today, the charges against that manager were dropped, and in exchange, the company pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor charge of negligent homicide and paid a $5,000 fine.
My son did not deserve this.
For more than 4 years, James Henzerling has fought for accountability in the death of his son, Zach. Henzerling poured out his heart to Judge Tom Heekin.
3 weeks on the job, this boy was only doing what he was told to do. Little or no training. Put on a third shift with 3 other people that did not have their training.
EEI pleaded guilty to negligent homicide, a misdemeanor. It's rare for a company to be charged with a crime. OSHA found Henzerling wasn't trained properly when he used a reciprocating saw to remove contaminated filters in 2012. The saw sparked explosions.
This company's done nothing but point the fingers at the other company the entire time.
EEI President Dan McCabe issued the following statement. In this case, the tragedy that killed our employee happened because the filters were mislabeled by others before they were shipped to EEI. EEI was not alerted to their highly flammable nature. We had no idea we were being shipped something that would explode. Since the accident, the company that sent the filters now puts them underwater to prevent others from being injured. That would have saved our employee's life.
We both know there's nothing I can do to bring your son back.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Just take some comfort in the fact that this case was ably represented by the Attorney General's office.
It's only a small comfort to the Henzerlings.
That just, and
Something
our
doesn't seem right, you know?
family member was burned alive, you know, and $5,000, that's nothing to these corporations. It's nothing.
I'm not happy with the outcome because basically I can own a business and I can kill anybody I want and I can poison anybody I want and I can walk away and pay a fine.
The Henzerlings say they've been told that the Attorney General's office plans to file a civil suit against EEI. I contacted the AG's office today, and a spokesperson said they couldn't comment on any suit that has yet to be filed. We'll, of course, keep an eye on it and let you know when that paperwork is indeed filed with the courts. Reporting live in Spring Grove Village, Anjanette Levy, Local 12 News. Rob, back to you.
Anjanette, thanks very much. The Henzerlings sued EEI over Zach's death, but the case was dismissed because of an Ohio law that protects companies from such lawsuits.